Look at Kathmandu today. It is a city where ancient, multi-tiered temples sit shoulder to shoulder with dense, modern sprawl. It draws digital nomads, trekkers, and budget travelers by the thousands. But navigating these streets today raises a persistent question. Is the Nepalese capital actually still an affordable city, or has it quietly become expensive? Global databases estimate Kathmandu's monthly expenses for a single person at roughly $336, or 50,000 rupees, excluding rent. But ask a local, and that number is completely detached from reality. Residents often spend just 20 to 30,000 rupees for their total monthly living costs. Meanwhile, walk through a tourist-centric district like Tamil, and you will hear a completely different story. Travelers regularly encounter prices that mirror Western cities, from $6 salads to high-priced supermarket imports. You are looking at a dual economy. Your true cost of living in Kathmandu depends entirely on your daily choices. You either adopt local habits, or you pay an invisible premium to maintain a Western imported lifestyle. Finding a place to live illustrates this divide perfectly. If you look for a basic, local-style one-bedroom apartment right outside the city center, you can expect to pay about $100, or roughly 13 to 15,000 rupees a month. Move directly into the expat-heavy city center, and that same one-bedroom layout immediately doubles to $200. Expand your search to a modern three-bedroom flat, and the price jumps to $500 or more. That extra rent buys a comfort premium. In Nepal, ultra-budget accommodations frequently mean cold showers and inconsistent electricity. Paying more secures Western standards: reliable hot water, stable internet, and backup power during grid outages. To achieve rock-bottom rental prices in this market, budget travelers have to actively sacrifice reliable infrastructure. The same strict division applies to your plate. Step into the crowded, colorful market streets, and your food budget faces an immediate test. The expat way relies heavily on familiar comforts. A standard Caesar salad and coffee in a tourist cafe will cost you around $6, while a single can of imported Pringles at the supermarket commands nearly $3. By contrast, the local way offers massive volume. A traditional Nepali meal like dal bhat, which includes rice, lentil soup, vegetables, and unlimited refills, regularly costs $1.50, or you can grab a plate of steamed momos. For about $1, you get a dozen fresh, filling dumplings, complete with a rich tomato and sesame dipping sauce. Skipping imported brands and eating what the locals eat is the single most effective strategy to cut your daily food expenses down to single digits. Getting around those markets and navigating Kathmandu's dense, chaotic traffic introduces another layer of choices. Local transport operates on volume. Climbing into a shared van or grabbing a seat on a Tata bus costs mere cents per trip. If you opt for the convenience of standard taxis or modern ride-sharing apps, you bypass the crowds, but the tariffs multiply your transit costs exponentially. As for the fixed monthly costs, bundling together electricity, water, garbage collection, and a high-speed unlimited internet connection, you will spend a total of about $45. Add in lifestyle expenses, and the prices remain highly manageable. A monthly fitness club membership is around $25. Cinema tickets run $3, and outfitting yourself for the mountains requires only some firm bargaining at the local gear shops. This chart breaks down an ideal hybrid budget. By mixing mid-range housing with a strict reliance on local food and transport, a single person hits a highly comfortable sweet spot of $400 to $500 a month. Achieving the best value in Kathmandu is a balancing act. It requires strategic local immersion, reserving your budget for a few selective Western conveniences. When you step back and place Kathmandu on the global economic stage, the math becomes even more compelling. This chart compares Kathmandu directly to New York. Rent is 96% lower, and overall living costs drop 77%. Keep the focus in Asia, and the numbers hold up. Next to Thailand, Kathmandu's accommodation and local food remain noticeably cheaper. So is Kathmandu an affordable city? Unquestionably. But that affordability demands that you reject the imported lifestyle and live like a resident. That reality, however, is not static. Rapid urbanization, heavy investment in infrastructure, and a growing middle class are driving up baseline prices year after year. Yet, even with creeping inflation, if you are willing to embrace the local way of life, Kathmandu guarantees its place as one of the best value capital cities on Earth.